Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Reggie and Me, issue 1. And before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 173, and that show where I review all the comics I've read this week in one show. The actual show will be annotated, and the exclusive comics for this show are in the description below. But let's start talking about Reggie and Me, issue 1, a book I was super excited for because Tom DeFalco is my favorite writer. He wrote Spider-Girl, and some awesome, obviously amazing Spider-Man books, so I'm a huge fan of his writing, and I was very excited to see what he would do with Reggie's character, because I think he's done a great job at redeeming villains and just redeeming characters in general, so it'd be interesting to see if he could redeem the villain of Riverdale, which is Reggie and Me. Find out who the Me is. So I got one of the variant covers. There are a few different covers you can get for this issue. I think my favorite actually is the kind of heartthrob cover. I thought that was kind of a cool one. But yeah, I got one of the other variants. But let's start talking about the art style in the book, which is honestly pretty simplistic. I liked it and disliked it at the same time. I like that it's simplistic because it's Archie, but I think some of the line work was a little bit too bold at times that made it, like I said, very simple, but I did like the designs overall for the art style. So like I said, overall, I liked the art, but there were some hiccups because of the simplicity of the art style. But let's see what's going on with the story. So with this issue, we see a new narrator, where, I'm not as familiar with Reggie, just besides the newer Archie stuff. So I'm wondering, like, who is this? Is this, like, his best friend? Is this Reggie's Jughead? Is he a person? And we find out he's actually Reggie's dog, and he's gonna be the Me. He's gonna be the narrator throughout the whole entire series, and he loves Reggie. He sees him for the good person he is, at least of what the dog thinks. And you wonder, is the dog evil because he sees these things? I'm curious about that as we go along. But it's really just proving Reggie's personality, why he does the things he does. It's why does he make pranks? Why does he target people? It's because he doesn't really have his family. He doesn't really have any friends, even though he pretends to have friends. He's crushing on Moose's girlfriend, so he doesn't have a lot going on for his life, but he wants to pretend that he does, and that's kind of what this whole story is about. But the only friend he does have is someone who can't even talk to him back, and that's his dog. But we actually get to see how they met. It was a really interesting origin story, and again, exactly finding out why this book is called Reggie and Me. Honestly, when this book came out, I never even thought about the title too much. I'm like, oh, cool, Reggie and Me. I don't know. It's a Reggie book. I never really thought there would be another main character in this book, and that's what really surprised me. I loved how we saw a new main character, really, a new narrator, which was Reggie's dog. That was a good reveal, and it was around the middle of the issue we found out. It wasn't towards the end, which I'm also glad for. It made you even more invested in the words that this dog had to say, and again, finding out the origins of Reggie and his pal. And one thing going into this, too, what I wanted was to like Reggie, which is kind of hard because he's the villain of the story. It's kind of like for me with Veronica. She's kind of a hard character to like for me personally, so I was kind of going into this, can Reggie hold his own book? And yes, Tom DeFalco allows Reggie to hold his own book and make him a caring character, even though he's doing all these bad things. He doesn't really do anything nice besides hanging out with his dog, but I really like the concept of the book, and I'm excited to see where it goes. And like I said, Reggie is likable here. It's a villain book, but he's a likable villain. So Reggie and Me issue 1 gets 4 stars. I thought this was a really solid start. Like I said, probably not 4.5 because of the art style, but I do really like the story, and I'm excited to see where this book goes. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later.